What is the difference between an illegal immigrant who unfortunately engages in that activity?
Here is former Bernie Sanders spokeswoman. She was also a Hillary Clinton spokeswoman, so this isn't someone that has any principles per se. Now I think she's an MSNBC contributor. Her name is Symone Sanders. She's mostly upset, not that the 12-year-old girl was murdered, but that Michael Steele here, who's also a complete sellout, used to be a sane Republican, that he says illegals. And that's not a term that these people use. And that's really the important thing. It's not the dead 12-year-old, it's the words.
What do you tell the parents of those people, those young girls who were killed? This is absurdity.
The
preponderance of these people, Michael, are male.
But what is the difference between an illegal immigrant who unfortunately engages in that activity?
And we don't like that. I want to be clear. We don't use the term illegal. So undocumented individuals.
That's sweet. They're illegal aliens.
Undocumented individuals versus anyone else who commits the same crime.
Well, I mean, all right. I want to just write the quote now. And so first off, look, Symone Sanders doesn't even matter. We don't use those words. We don't use those words. You see what they're concerned about? She doesn't give a flying about that dead 12-year-old. What she cares about is what words you use to refer to the rapists and murderers. These people are not well. They are not well, and they are here to destroy everything. But the real pathetic part of that was Michael Steele. Michael Steele used to be the head of the Republican National Committee. He was the head of the Republican National Committee. I've interviewed him years ago. I've had dinner with him. He was a sane, moderate Republican, and then he sold out all of his beliefs to be a sort of pet moderate Republican. I'm sure he doesn't even consider himself a Republican, and get patted on the head by the people at MSNBC and get a cookie to sell out all of his beliefs. The way he's so afraid, he starts saying illegal immigrant who engages in that behavior, and then he kind of apologizes that he's saying engages in what behavior? Oh, the rape, abduction, and murder of a 12-year-old, and you're afraid to say it? You pathetic clown. Hey, don't click away just yet, because today's video is brought to you by our friends at 1775 Coffee. Guys, instead of waking up tomorrow morning and drinking your mold-infested, big corporation-owned, woke ideology coffee that's probably making you sick from the pesticides it's sprayed with, try Rumble's 1775 Coffee. Support freedom of speech and build a parallel economy that actually values you. Go to 1775 Coffee right now and pick up your first bag. Use code Rubin to save 10% off your first order.